Okay, I think everything is ready to go. So, hello everyone. Today I'm playing an indie game called Go Fly Kite. You can see the title on the screen, on the main menu screen. Kind of hard to miss. Um, it's a game from an indie dev that let me open their page. I have no idea how to pronounce their name. It's Digital Shotcast. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I probably butchered it quite a lot, but yeah. And I've been following them for a while now on Twitter. They're working on their next project that they've been posting screenshots of, and I kind of dig their art direction that they're going trying for. And today I kind of like just suddenly decided to check if they have some like other finished games projects on their itch.io page, and indeed they have a game that they're going to play today. The itch.io page is quite. There is not much in terms of description. It basically goes like this. Go Fly a Kite is a game about going to fly a kite and what would bring someone to do such a thing. And then some controls. Yeah. That's it. Pretty minimalistic description. So I don't really know what to expect. We'll see. But the main menu screen definitely creates an impression. Really digging this heavy usage of fog. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see a lot of very sick fog in this game. Also kind of interesting way to show a title. And now this like purple stretched lines on the upper and lower sides of the screen. Kind of reminds me of you know, there was a certain aesthetics, you know, in the early days of internet. I think like maybe in the beginning of 2000s, and you have like people making their own like websites, or maybe not websites, but like blogs or something. And you could see a lot of people like posting banners for their sites or something along those lines. And those banners, they had like a lot of them had like very sort of sparkly effects to them. This is what it reminds me of, creating kind of creates a nostalgic experience for me of early of internet that I kind of witnessed in my childhood. Not sure if that was the intention, but yeah, that's quite a choice for a title. And yeah, this is our options. There are no settings, which again, when it comes to indie games like this, I completely get it. Why people don't really invest a lot into like complicated, complex, elaborated setting menu. Was it a Discord? I think that was a Discord. Let me close it. In a second, also mute Telegram too for good measure. So yeah, all I know that it's FPS game, really? Probably Walking Sea-esque. I don't know, hard to say. I haven't watched trailers for this. I think there's like one trailer on the itch.io page. Yeah, so I guess let's start. Okay, Con Air on which fuck, it's oh my god, okay, I can't. Gonna be crowded. Mikey. Oh, it's like we are talking to someone. You know, like on internet forum. Good day. Is the federal holiday we don't all live in the same country? Yeah, it looks like we're on some internet forum or something. Like in some internet messenger. There are apocalypses, man. It's the end of the world. Don't you browse general discussion news? It's all anyone talk about is they're starting to get tired of it, TBH. Yeah, it looks like internet forum. I'll be honest, I dislike the fact that it moves on its own. I kind of wish that I had like the option to scroll, like to move to the next message on my own, you know? On my own pace. Something about universal cycles, a process kept in place by some trans-dimensional super beings. Apparently they were able to band together and stop it a couple of cycles ago, but our top researchers on the topic decided to just leave on Apple. Okay. Just a reminder. Oh, this is a moderator. This post is an off-topic, real-life, casual plans, not off-topic, real-life scientific speculation. Please keep the topic to what everyone's planning, otherwise I'll close the thread. I'll be spending my end of days here, keeping the trolls at bay. I love that the trolls are capitalized. You can see how serious it is. The tactical pedophile. 148. Oh god. Got some Master Gamer. Nudiflix for... God, this is... The internet, the nostalgia for early internet days, internet forums, yeah, it keeps hitting. God. Maybe my impression was correct. Maybe this is what the intention is to like evoke this like nostalgia. A flash of black, a flash. Oh god, it's. I know, I'm so scared. Is anyone else scared? Alright, closing this thread. Please stay on topic next time. Eye roll. Also, I love our. Yeah, I love our space, our PC. A true gamer setup. Okay, that was the intro. Yeah, pretty captivating cutscene, I would say. The only criticism I would raise that, yeah, I wish there would be an option. There was an option to move to the next message on your own with some sort of button. So this is our room, I assume. Hello, hello, triangle. Hello, hello. This is holy shit. I look fabulous. Look at me. I'm like a piece of, what do you call this material that like kids use to sculpt different things? In Russian we call it plastilin. I don't know how you call it in clay. Oh, I guess yeah. All right, yeah, makes sense. All right, fuck. What is that in my head? Damn, I'm digging this UI. Look at this. This is like this animated, like a frame of a text menu. Damn, that looks very cool. I'm enjoying it. And also like pixelized effect applied to it. Oh fuck! What is that in my head? Yeah, there's something. I thought it's a normal thing, but I guess no, it's not. Oh my god! I'm also. Holy shit! Yeah, that I did not expect my character to talk. Some animation, even voiceovers too. We call it Play-Doh. Yeah, audio is great. I'm digging this like non-intelligible, you know, sort of language kind of thing. Definitely fits the fact that we're just some sort of weird creature. Okay, looks like some kind of tumor. Definitely not supposed to be there. Okay. Why is it pulsating like that? Must have been especially bad one. You know, it feels like at some level like a very authentic, you know, sort of gamer experience. And you just spend like the whole day in one room, you know, playing, grinding video games. And then you just go to bathroom and there's like some weird shit on your face, like, fuck. Yeah, that feels very, very personal and relatable at certain extent. Okay, must be a especially bad one. What did I do to cause this? I thought I was relatively. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Probably a side effect of eating all those spreadable meals. Also, I kind of like that. I'm basically I have a like an internal monologue. Well, I guess it's actually well, I'm talking to myself, so it's. I guess you can still call it internal. I kind of like I'm basically like asking myself questions and answering them, which is I guess that might be a thing. It almost looks stop motiony for the weather there. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in how they did the animation. But they had approval levels of macroplastics. Oh boy! Oh, we're hitting all the relevant topics, huh? I don't know what to tell you, me. You better go get that checked out. Alright, I better go catch the bus. Alright. Damn. Can I jump? Oh my god, I have legs! Oh, the flies, man, they're really... You know the sound, like the noise of flies? Is one of those noises that just like create a very strong sort of response, at least for me. It's just like this, like almost like I don't know, like a what do you call it? A reflex, like very reflective reaction of kind of like discomfort, you know? Yeah, I wanna move from that pile of garbage. Yeah, so this is our room. Yeah, proportions are quite interesting, right? It's a gigantic room. Definitely, the metrics are quite funky in this one. The table too. Oh, actually, you know what? Considering that, oh, that's kind of funny, you know, to think about. This table looks definitely quite tall, right? It doesn't. It feels like less like a table, more like a bar sort of table, you know. I don't know what you call those things. That you know the tall tables at the bar that you need to the people sit at, where the bartender is. But considering, well, it feels all right, right? And considering that it looks like we have our proportions are definitely kind of weird. And for this world, whatever world we're inhabiting, that might be alright actually. It might be adequate metrics, you know, in regard to like our size and the proportions and whatnot. Well, we're a massive rock. Yeah, I guess a rock is one way to describe what we can be. Alright, I can interact with objects, right? I think? Not with that fridge. A really fancy fridge. I'm digging this, the light leaking out. Really nice effect. What's this? April the 10th? What? Is it like some band poster or something? Like an album poster? If it's a reference, I don't know what this reference to. Probably, I assume that's just a reference to something. And I don't understand it. God, we have legs. Yeah, I mean, we have some cute legs. I'm actually digging what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's like it looks like our apartment is just like literally one room, right? We have like a little. Actually, we don't have a shower. We don't have like a bathtub. It's just toilet and the sink. But funnily enough, you can see how it's like this area, so like bathroom area is, you know, it's separated from the rest of the room by this shower, whatever you call it. I don't know the term. This close, basically. Yeah, it's It's a nice room. Apart from the bugs of trash, the piles of trash and flies, it's a nice room. It's very spacious, at least. Considering like the hate of this room. Alright, let's get out. Oh, okay. So interactable objects, there is a cursor appearing. I wonder, is it like the cursor is? I didn't pay attention to it in the main menu. But it kind of looks like, considering this is how we look. And we don't have hands, right? At least not in this state. I wonder if this cursor is supposed to like represent our hand. It's kind of like grayish, right? It's like its style sort of makes me think that it might be our hand. Do you want more decor though? I mean, I feel like this is just... I don't know, maybe I'm just I sort of prefer very minimalistic, you know, approach to apartments, you know, to place of living. I am just completely fine with the bare minimum. You know, there's like a meme that is been circulating for some time. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's like it's just a photo of basically empty room, and there's like this mattress. And like I think it's just like a TV monitor with like some video game console. I'm not even sure if there was anything, but there was like some TV monitor, and that's it. And the text on the meme was just like saying that, oh yeah, this is how freedom looks like. And this is I'm definitely kind of, this is like a meme that I relate a lot to. It's just like I don't need much, you know. I can live with that, you know. If this is something that I can call like my own apartment, I'll be, yeah, all right. You know what? I will live like that. I'm completely fine with this sort of gamer aesthetic. Aesthetic? Is that how you call it? Lifestyle. The garbage piles are terrible. That's definitely kind of says a lot about our character in a bad way. Also, why am I drinking? Is this like some energy drinks? It's kind of, oh, look at that. Like the liquid that got out of this can. It looks exactly as the monitor, right? The static effect. I wonder if it's intentional. I don't know what I'm drinking, but I kind of want to drink it. I want to taste it. I wonder what this like static effect liquid tastes like, you know? Alright, let's finally move on. Tastes like pixels? Yeah, I wonder what it tastes like. The pixel flavor. Oh my god. I was expecting that we live in some sort of like, you know, big panel house, but actually no, this is literally our house, and it's some sort of like suburban area. Looks like. I wonder if the author, like the dev of this game, is like American. And there are no widows, so that's nice. This is a very good emote to represent how that like loading screen definitely felt. Yeah, I also thought that would be like an apartment. In a big building. But no, that's literally our house. Yeah, that's a nice neighborhood. Again, I really love the fog. This very heavy usage of fog. What's this? Okay, that's okay, that's what is happening here? Though the ground is literally some sort of flesh, and it's just like it's separated, and like in some floating chunks. Yeah, this place is, I am digging more and more. You know, this like, this is some great suburban area as far as I'm concerned. What is this bird sound that I'm hearing in the, like the ambient? Is it like an owl or something? It's just kind of funny considering there are like no trees, right? No vegetation, right? It kind of, it's a bit, there's a contrast, right? There's like a bit of a dissonance between the visual sort of, the visuals that the game presents us, and the soundscape of the space. Yeah, this is a nice place. Okay, we need to get to the bus, which is, I guess, kinda destroys the suburbia sort of experience a little bit. As far as I know, that buses, it's not that common. Wait a second, it's like a highway actually, right? No. Okay, this is a very lovely bus. Okay, give me a second. Is it? There is no pause menu. Okay, damn it. Even so, each IO page of the game told me that there is pause in this game. Is it like a video? Wait a second. It looks like a video of like actual, you know, footage, and it's just heavily pixelized. Yeah, you can see like there are cars passing by. Yeah. Okay, there is pause. Right. Wherever it's going, we're going no pauses. Yeah. I wanted to ask: is the game loud on stream? Because it's quite loud on my end. So maybe I'll turn it down just a little bit. The volume. It's all right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure where are we going. Are we like going to work? The game is about like going to and like flying a kite, right? Something. I forgot what's. Okay, what just happened? I'll tapped for a second. Huh? Yeah, this is definitely disorienting. I'm like, I need to go forward? Okay. Oh, I am in one of those scanners. Okay. Alright. Oh, yeah, okay. I have a tumor. I have... the character got a tumor and we're checking it. Alright, okay, I remember. Yeah, we are the doctors. Holy shit, this is a very long, what do you call it? MRI machine, right? Is this what you call it in English? Yeah, oh, this... They really love the static effect, right? I can see that they really enjoy this effect, which I can understand why. Yeah, we are getting transported to some other dimension. Oh, you can see like, oh right, there are like some pieces of geometry. Yeah, I can kind of understand why the game showed epilepsy warning. This is definitely a bit unpleasant to look at. Even so, I like the effect. Can I move on? Okay. What is this? Is this a library? Oh, I can interact with it. Oh, it's... God, this is... It's like an old PC monitor made out of, what do you call it, clay, right? Damn, this is some beautiful work. I do wonder I wonder if they actually like made those, this like models, the character model too, And like, or I didn't mean to click. And they like just scan them after that. That's what I was. Yeah. That's this like the especially this model kind of gives me a hint. Also, this who is that? Hello, how's it going? Happy to see you in the office. Sorry, I have to teleconference in. Oh, we're like at work. And this is our boss, I guess? Well, you see, I've shed my corporeal form in anticipation of the coming Armageddon. Armageddon, very expensive procedure, very complicated. Alright, I guess he's one of those guys who like chatted on like an internet forum in the beginning. Alright, good for you, buddy. This is probably the same thing I would do. How does it protect you against the apocalypse? So you don't have a body? Isn't having a body important? That's a good question. Just like us remote workers? Actually, yeah, that's kind of... This is like a remote work, you know, in its absolute form, right? It's just like the logical end of remote work, maybe you can say. I don't know. Okay, let's... Okay, both of these questions are quite good. I'll go with the first one. Alright, so actually, well, the data center I'm currently being hosted in will be obliterated along with all life, but in the virtual space, they slow down your perception of time to where a second feels like eons. My wife's in here, so by the time I receive the packet, I will be okay. Yeah. All right. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that feels like a good deal to me. So wait, so you have a body? Is it important? It's great. Can we talk about my tests? So wait a second. How? Yeah, let's talk about your board, I guess. Alright, so well, I signed over rights to that hunk of meat, but who needs it? I know, I'm doctor, so I'm supposed to like bodies, but let me tell you, nothing beats this digital existence. I can be everywhere at once, complete immateriality, silicon nirvana. You would not believe how many rounds I've gotten in at the course since we started this conversation. God, this sounds incredible. I want to get what this guy got. How does that protect you? Oh, okay, I'm repeating. Shows me questions that I already asked. That's weird. Okay, so this is our doctor. It's not our co-worker, like our boss. So that's... okay, that's great. Can we talk about my test? Is this thing in my head serious? Okay. Yes, I have some good news and some bad news. Bad news, it's very serious. Definitely not supposed to be there. No one should have one. I give you 5 desktops. What's the good news, buddy? You haven't... Well, that's not how it works. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna miss the apocalypse. What could possibly be the good news? Well, due to the looming end of the days, your insurance has instituted an emergency high-speed payment plan that not only gives you 5% discount on your premium payment, but also has very low interest rates. Frankly, I have never seen a payment plan that's good. Yeah, I feel like this game was made by an American, you know. The healthcare stuff, yeah, it hits everything, you know. That's a good offer. Ah, it doesn't feel like a good news. That doesn't feel like fucking good news. I love this. I love these two replies. Yeah, I'm going with the fucking good news. Okay, what? Hey, now, kind of funny how his reply starts in like in a low, not in capitalist letter, like everything else. I wonder if it's like it's just like a mistake or something. Okay, hey now, no need for vulgarities. There is a procedure. Prois. Hey, is it a typo or is it how you actually spell? This is not how you spell procedure, right? Okay, there is a procedure to keep you alive at least through the apocalypses, but unfortunately, it looks like your insurance does not cover it. And due to the coming apocalypses, our hospitals not accepting less than direct payments in payments in full, which, judging by your insurance, I don't think you have. Well, this is awkward. Procedure. Why does procedure look wrong now too? Actually, I think like there are some typos in other words too. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's intentional or not. Probably not. Just a typo. There's a lot of text. You know what I like about this? It's very text heavy, right? There's like a lot of text that we're going through right now. A lot of stuff to read. And it's very entertaining, right? It's very captivating. Like the whole conversation, the topic, like the tone. It's just, I think, like a good example of like a quite lengthy dialogue that is quite entertaining, actually. It's not boring at all. Look on the bright side. Maybe the apocalypses will be painful. Could be a fire and brimstone type deal. What is brimstone? At least you'll miss out on that. Granted that pustule. Yeah, I don't know what that do. Will reach out to. Oh, is it? Oh, it's like a tumor, basically. It's like another word for a tumor. So granted the tumor will reach into your brain and become extremely painful, but who's to say what's worse? Can you put me in that virtual space you're in? Would that help? Yeah, this is what I kind of would like to have. Oh, that would most certainly work, but the procedure is very expensive, very complicated. I don't think you can afford it. It's very exclusive. But you should feel lucky. There are suicidal children in third world countries who would love to die. I'm a bit jealous myself, to be honest. Damn. Yeah, what a guy. Go fuck yourself. This is great. Hey now, no need for such language. Why not try something less tasteless like go fly a kite? Oh, the title drop. All right. I'd much prefer to hear that. Anyways, I have another meeting. Please set out, and our receptionist will get your payment info. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, so this is now we're going to go and fly a kite. What that looks like. So we're finally getting to it. So, oh wait, so it's not office. It's like, holy shit, this is beautiful. God, this vista is just gorgeous. I'm digging this stuff. I'm digging this so much. All right, so this is like a. Is it a city? Is like supposed to be a city? And this is like a hospital sort of building. Kind of interesting angles, right, of the room. God, I want to punch this monitor. This model has like an interesting like bio sort of mechanical like aesthetics to it, right? Like all those just big, sick cables of different colors, kind of create an impression of like that they're like made of flesh or something like that, you know. Even so, it's probably they're so fat, you know, they're so fat because, you know, it's kind of hard to make like very thin cables with clay, I think, right? That's probably the case, I assume. I like that visual style where it's minimum 3D with wide open. Yeah. This is basically like one of my favorite aesthetics. Like all my Quake maps for the most part, they have this stuff, and like the last little project that I worked on, you know, in my free time, it's basically that. So it's like it just hits everything that I love. Pretty much. Kind of weird how there's no sound at all. It's like completely silent, quite dead, right? Creates an impression of. And it's just like it's definitely not a place where living beings, you know, present. Considering that this guy is like literally moved into like virtual space, maybe like all other citizens who live here, they also kind of moved. Now it's just like literally a tomb in a way. Yeah, the more I think about this, the environmental storytelling, the more I like it. The not the name of it, what you add to it. I guess maybe the birds, like. I honestly don't know. In a sense, now that like, if you think about it from the sort of perspective of like a tomb, right? Of basically like a lifeless city filled with like people who like can completely move to virtual space. Well, not completely. It's the poor, of course, cannot afford this. But let's assume it's a city where all the rich folks live. It kind of makes sense that it's just completely silent. I don't know, maybe we could go for some wind, something very minimalistic. But honestly, considering like the interpretation I came up with, the silence makes sense. Also kind of funny how supposedly this world has those like really weird like machineries made of like clay and whatever, and there are literally a technology that allows you to, you know, to transfer people into virtual spaces. And you have just like a normal bookshelves, just like a normal books that look quite old actually, like the covers. That feels a little bit anachronistic, you know. Weird mix. Anyway, let's go fly a kite, baby. Oh, what's this? I've seen screenshot actually of this area on the HI page again. Oh, and the liquid. Yeah, the liquid is also in this area. Also has like the static effect. Yeah, that's quite fancy. So I was drinking this, like in the room. Remember the can? Is it like the spilled liquid? Was I like literally drinking this stuff? Nice, yeah. So I assume this is a city, I assume, and like above us, and we just kind of like. Actually, no, there's apartment too. Yeah, there are apartment buildings too. So maybe is this like a lower class, like a poor district, that where people have to like literally live near like the sewage system, right? The sewers. And the upper class live above. I like it a lot how like it's so simple. There's also a floating cube, I think, right? It's just, yeah, I think it's just literally just a floating cube in the air. Actually, there are several floating cubes. God, this game has everything I love. Floating abstract shapes, in the air, defying gravity. Yep, that's my stuff. So, but what I like about how it's just a bunch of rectangles, right, with some very simple texture. It's like that hints at like at some windows. I think there's like a black spots like the windows, I guess. I'm not sure, but it works so well, right, at conveying sort of, at setting the mood and creating this impression of, yeah, there is a city above, where probably all the privileged class lives, or something along those lines, and I'm kind of at the bottom because I'm literally at the bottom. I don't know why, but I'm getting a bit of a cyberpunk vibe. Yeah, I can see the cyberpunk sort of associations for sure, right? Especially like the tall sort of skyscraper-esque buildings, right? You can say definitely fit the cyberpunk stuff. And of course, this again very strongly sort of conveyed like a difference, right, between the lower sort of area and the upper area. Yeah, I can see the cyberpunk kind of impression for sure. Yeah, simple, but it does the job. Yeah, this is like I like a lot when you play this in indie games. You see it a lot in this stuff, and people they create very strong impressions, right? It's very minimal amount of work. That is just, tells you that you don't. Did just something fall in the distance? Or maybe it's just like some texture glitching. So that you don't need to have like extreme high fidelity graphics and super high res assets, in order to create strong imagery. Yeah, are those even windows? I guess they are. Okay, those look like a window to me, like a proper window. This I don't know. It's just like just glass or something. Okay, so is it a kite? What is it? Oh no, it's a can. Look. Wait a second. I can. It's funny. It's funny how I can kick it only in one direction. All right. This can is, yeah. Oh my god! Look at this. I can see the whole this gap. And there is also weird invisible wall that doesn't let me go to the door. That's just weird. Why would you do that? Why would you put invisible collision here? Because it doesn't look to me like, I see from the visuals, right, from the texture, that this door is closed. It's like those gates that you have, that shops have like in shopping mall, right? Or like kiosks or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe it's just misplaced. So what is this area? It's some sort of sewer area, but you have some like containers hanging up on the, like some sort of cranes. So there's some sort of kind of like cargo and loading area, something along those lines. Oh, it's like an ad poster or something. Is it some kind of like a monster, the rat shape? It's like a head of some kind of creature? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Yeah, but I kind of like it how it's obscured. It's not visible enough that you kind of have to guess. You're not really sure what you're looking at. You're looking at something, but there's a lot of room for speculation. What are you looking at exactly? Yeah, there are a lot of these. Like, I assume these are like a shops, maybe? That you have, in, you know, in the first floor of the apartment buildings. Okay, where's... I wanna kick that can. I'm sure there's an achievement connected to it. I can definitely feel like a person, a poor, miserable, clay person that got tumor, and I'm just very sad. I can't pay for treatment or anything like this. There's apocalypses coming very soon, and I'm just kicking this can out of frustration. Well, it's more like I'm picking it up or like punching it with my hand. Oh no, yeah, you can see like the drops of the liquid. So, okay, that was like the... This is what I saw falling earlier. Huh? Hey, you, can you grab that watch for me? Can't quite reach it. Seems like you got enough clocks. What do you need? I don't... What? What am I looking at? There's like... There are some clocks, but what is this? What is this creature? There are like eyes too? Okay, this is a really weird angle. I wonder if it's like... Is it intended angle? Is it what I'm supposed to look at? How am I supposed to see it? It's like the game bugged a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. Seems like you got enough clocks. What do you need that watch for? I need all the timepieces I can get if my plan's gonna work. I also love their voice. It's very like... very menacing. Well, good luck with that. I gotta meet with my friend. I have friends? Nah, I think I'm making this shit up, right? It's impossible. I don't think I have friends. What plan? Well, you heard about the Second Life thing that all the rich people are hooking themselves up into, right? The Second Life, is it like the more RPG, right? I think like a very old more RPG where you can basically imitate the normal social life. There's like you can buy property, you can buy like houses, cars, or something like this. Right? Is it called Second Life? Is it what I'm thinking about? I think it's called Second Life. So I'm curious if it's like the reference to it, because in a way you can say it's that more RPG, right? That basically like simulates the normal everyday life is kind of what these people have in a way. Yeah, my dog told me about it. Oh no, the question about name. Ah, fuck. I should... Well, they're bidding out their Armageddon by slowing their perception of time down in cyberspace, right? Well, now I can't afford to beam my brains into the computer, so I figured I have to devise my own system to slow time. You've heard the saying, the watched clock never ticks, right? No, I never heard that saying, actually. I like how there are like 3 replies and 2 of them just are the same. And you heard the phrase, a washed pot never boils, right? Okay, I get this. I mean, I can understand like the idea behind the sayings, but I never heard them. I don't like actually common. Is it a saying? And of course, you heard the saying, a washed domino never falls. I'm pretty sure that's one, not sure. Well, I got myself loaded up with dominoes, pots of various boilable liquids, and most importantly, clocks. I've been sitting here watching them day and night, which is working to prevent the passage of time. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, you've got some interesting views, buddy. I think those clocks are broken, so they are not ticking at all. Yeah, that's just the power of watching this many okay, he's continuing the talk. They're continuing the talk. Okay, so that's just the power of watching this many clocks at once, especially with your extra set of eyes on them. Okay, I see what the point with multiple eyes. Got it. These clocks are considerably worse right now. Inside my mind palace, time is moving at snail pace. The possibilities are infinite in there. Why? You wouldn't believe the amount of games I've gotten in at the golf course in my mind since we started talking. Say I could use an extra pair of eyes on all this, seeing as I only got one good one. You care to come down and join? All the no's. Now I have got to be my friend. Now I don't think your plan even makes sense. No, what the fuck? That's another good one. Have fun dying out there. I've got all the time in the world myself to myself. Hey man, go fuck yourself. I have flashbacks of talking to these cuts, these abrupt cuts. Oh man, it's so sad. Yeah, that angle now feels like it's quite intentional. The fact that they don't really show what exactly who we're talking to. Because I was very curious. I was like kind of expecting the conversation to end, and then like with my camera being like in my control again, being able to look closely and see what this creature is. But now, considering that they actually don't let you to do this, and they like cut immediately, teleporting you to the next place, yeah, that feels like it was a quite intentional choice, which I kind of like. I kind of like how there was like a veneer of mystery behind our interlocutor. All right, what's this place? Looks very clean and nice. Is it a club? Kind of looks like a club, right? Beautiful sphere. Look at you. I really love this lighting effect. It's like they're layered, right? With clearly visible layers on the wall. Good stuff. And that too. I don't know what you call those things. Like projectors, like club disco projectors. Damn, that looks just gorgeous. And the piano in the corner, elevated. A bar. Well, I mean it's not a club, but it's a bar. Pretty close still. God, this is a gorgeous place. I would love to visit this bar. Damn. Oh, I've seen this can before. Hello, buddy. Look at you. Look at your smile. What can I do ya for? Damn. What I love a lot the character design in this one. Even so, it's a little bit at odds, right, with the environment art. They're kind of sticking a little bit. But still appreciate a lot the direction here. Can I get a sorghum beer? Just some kebabs? Let's go for some whiskey. I have a rough day, so I think it's a good time for. We ain't got that. Shit! How are the scotch on the rocks? Damn, how about whatever on the tap? Fuck, how about the white ones? Oh man, the dialogues are great. When I got, just give me 3 fingers of grain alcohol. Just give me a glass of water. Just give me some peace warm chango. It ain't got that. Well, what do you got? It ain't got shit. I left some empties out if you want to suck the liquid out of them, I guess. Holy shit, this dude is just, he is venting. Okay, bureaucratic, why even open then? Well, it's a bureaucratic bullshit. If we don't stay open during our designated business hours, we lose our liquor license. Alright, rain, shine, sleet, snow, epidemic, pandemic, apocalypse, government holiday, we gotta be open, otherwise we'll be closed for months while we unwrap ourselves in red tape. Can't have that. Plus, you know, the apocalypse is fake. Wait, what? What do you mean? I'm gonna give a sip. Oh shit, he's getting really talkative. Oh, you're one of those, the end times anonymous media ship? Whole thing is a sham. News companies pushing it on the account of their parent companies all investing in various digital heaven corps. Ah, I see. We got some conspiracy theories here. Trying to push some need for their service onto the people. Used to be could just put up a bunch of ads to generate need for a product. How do you know this? All of this? No guy who knows a guy spent a lot of time on the correct form. Yeah. I don't believe you. Well, not like it matters to me anyways. I got diagnosis says I'm gonna die the day before the... Yeah, we're fucked either way. I don't remember asking you shit about what you think. You're gonna buy something or what? This is the worst bartender that I ever encountered in any media, you know? This guy, I called him cute. I loved his teas. You know what? Fuck you. You're an ugly piece of shit, you know? I wanna just like, yeah, fuck you, guy. Go fuck yourself. Everyone is mentioning this go fly a kite. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Anyway, how are you? Can I talk to you? Holy shit, you're a chunker. Reminds me of this ghost in the in the original Ghostbusters. The big kind of like what do you call it, Michelin guy? Mascot? Oh, the lips! God, the lips are gorgeous. Right, hey buddy, how are you doing? You said you wanted to meet? So this is our friend. Okay, so we have a friend. Bad, I'm dying. Very bad, I'm dying. I am doing so hard, man. Doctor said I only have 3 more days to live. Oh man, this thing on your head doesn't look good. I'm really sorry to hear that. Does it mean we're gonna miss the end of days? Yup. That's rough. How are you feeling about it? Devastated. Witnessing Armageddon was supposed to be my consolation prize for being born during this time. To be honest, part of me is relieved. I don't really know what it's saying. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's saying. Totally, man. Personally, I am... Okay, you know, it's not over. Personally, I'm a little excited for the finality of the death of the universe. As you know, my bi-weekly column on the top 10 burgers in the city is scheduled for the last day. Whatever burger is number one, then it's number one for eternity. What could it be? A fast food classic? A rustic small shop nobody knows about? Some new age bistro? You'll have to wait and find out. Well, you won't, I guess. But I kind of like sorry. That's real great, man. That's real great, man. Yeah, good for you, buddy. My work as a hamburger bard. Hamburger bard. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful title. Damn, I'm digging his approach, his mindset. My work as a hamburger bard will reach its zenith. Zenith? I don't know how to pronounce this one. And it must do so devoid of spoilers. Opinion born fresh and unknown, to live forever. I have staked my claim on a little plot of the net. If this apocalypse is for the organics only, as I heard whispers of on some of my message boards, that I am immortal. Yeah, I like how the characters, they have... Well, I guess the Doctor doesn't really have any particular sort of worldview, but the sewer person, the sewer creature, and our friend, they both have like a very quite interesting, like a sort of mindset, right? On certain topics, like the sewer guy, the sewer creature, believing in like an observation of like waters and boilable liquids, and dominoes, how it can like slow down the time itself, and this guy, you know, achieving immortality through their hamburger bard, you know, to and if it's not, well, nevertheless, so you still got a spot set out towards the end of the days, right? No, man, I just told you I'm dying. Oh, that's right, tough break. He's not even listening to me. That's a lot of options. Man, fuck this. You can go fuck yourself. Alright, you can go fuck yourself, man. You know what? Go fuck yourself. I'm on. I can't believe I come all the way out here to break the news, and this is what you get. This is what I get. I was really hoping you'd be an 8 here. But go fuck yourself. And just go fuck yourself. Let me guess. He's going to mention flying a kite, right? Yeah. It's getting predictable. Holy shit. Yeah, it's... God, these flies are huge. I didn't notice at first, but they're big. They're big chunkers. I want to get out of here. Ah, damn this. Alright, let's get into this comfortable bus. Oh. Huh? Oh, we're on the beach. And we're going to fly a kite. Alright. Oh, that's a really nice beach texture, like a sand texture. I like the pattern, like very wave-like pattern, right? I'm surprised that it's quite clean beach too, right? Kind of surprised that it's not filled with garbage and trash. Very conveniently placed rock wall, I guess you can say. I have a jump, but I can't. It's kind of funny how it doesn't really work even as like a visual obstacle, right? Because I just can't jump over it. And I'm a bit curious, what's like the point of jumping, right? What's the point of jumping mechanic? Considering that we haven't encountered any instances where it, of some platforming, something like this. Yeah, I don't think I missed any of that. Yeah, that's kind of funny that it doesn't even look like, it doesn't even sort of fulfill the sort of function of being like creating a visual sort of obstacle for the player. But again, look at this fog, the buildings, creating the silhouettes in the distance. God, good stuff, and the sea of static. All right, let's fly a kite. Go fly a kite. Hmm? Oh, I can climb it? Oh, I am flying. This is really beautiful kite. Kind of like how some of the buildings are literally built in the sea. They're literally like sticking out of the sea. Oh! Oh, that's me. Ah, look at us. Smiling. Finally at peace. Oh, you can see the kite, like, just like a pixels. Just a bunch of red pixels. and it closed. I love this. I love this when some games do that. They just like close on you automatically when it's finished. Yeah, well, that was Go Fly a Kite. Hmm. Yeah, not so much of a, I guess, not so much to tell in terms of level design, right? I guess. Well, the spaces are just the mood that they set, right? The sort of the kind of like atmosphere that the game sets up, right? Of this weird alien world, right? That is different to ours. Is that was great for sure. And I mean, I mentioned many times before that I'm a big fan of this very sort of exaggerated use of fog, right? Of heavy, sick fog that I'm a big fan of. Yeah, so honestly, that was a great game. Like on every sort of uh, on every aspect of it. Visually, it was just a feast as far as I'm concerned. Like environment art, I already mentioned it. Digging this aesthetics a lot. A character art, character design, which is like its own thing in this game, right? Which I assume they were actually done by like actual making. I believe they also made like clay out of clay, like actual figures, and then like scanned them or something along those lines. Yeah, that was quite a unique experience. Quite distinct, I guess you can say, our direction. The dialogues were great. Again, I think a good example of how you can make quite lengthy dialogues quite captivating and interesting, that don't bore you out. They don't create this impression when you see like a long wall of text, right? And you're just like, oh my god, dude, I do I have to read through this? That you can definitely encounter in some other games, especially when it comes to like lore sort of pages, lore text, something like this. So the dialogues were great, as far as I'm concerned too. Yeah, the sound quite minimalistic. The soundscape, it was the voiceovers were great for the characters. I enjoyed them a lot. But apart from that, it was quite almost non-existent, basically, right? Which in some areas I think that was definitely intentional. Now that I think about it, the areas there where we had like any sort of soundscape that that involved like birds, animals, something like this, it was in sort of suburban area, right? But the city area, right, where the hospital building that had like a beautiful view on the city, the area like below the city, like with the sewers and other apartment buildings, I think also didn't have any soundscape, right? So that feels like quite intentional choice to maybe like highlight these two, or like contrast between two like districts, spaces, which makes sense. Yeah, and overall quite just like quite a captivating story. Yeah, that was a quite a ride, I would say. Very short, but very impactful. Yeah, basically just good stuff all around. So yeah, that was great. Definitely going to check out their next game that they're working on. That, as far as I see, will feature a lot of beautiful concrete architecture, like some brutalistic stuff, and some fog. Good use of fog too. So definitely will stream it, I think, when it comes out. All right, so that was That was Go Fly Kite. Hmm. Next week, I'll probably stream as usual on Tuesday. If I skip on Tuesday, I'll move to Thursday or Saturday. I think I'll play Resident Evil 4, the remake. I'll get back to that for one stream, because after that week, it will be like a bunch of games that are coming out that I'm quite excited about. That I'll definitely will stream for a while. But I'll talk about that, I guess, on the next stream. So yeah, that was it for today. That was a beautiful experience that I enjoyed a lot. And I'll see you next time. Thanks anyone who watched the VOD. Hopefully you got something out of it. Have a nice rest of your day. And yeah. Bye, 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 bye. Kinda like it how there's just a black pitch void behind my avatar. Maybe this is how I should end every stream. You know, I should close the game, so there will be only the void behind me. Yeah, this is probably how I should do. Damn, I did not expect that revelation. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye, 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 bye.